Hey guys, and welcome to tonight's Team Pearl training. We have an amazing night for you. We've got Yvette's business launch, which is going to be fantastic, and we're going to hear some incredible stories about the business, about products. But first, I want to talk about this thing. It all started here, yeah? So kids' books, A is for Apple, Adam and Eve, forbidden fruit, right? This thing was too good. You weren't allowed to eat it, okay? But of course, Adam being a man did, and now has permanently etched in history an Adam's apple, yeah? Coincidentally or not, I believe an apple is kind of shaped like the heart, same color as well. So a lot of meaning there for us. What else? You are the apple of my eye. Best one. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, yeah? So imagine what 33 mixed types of these things could do to our body. This is always the one thing that's been known to help us since the beginning of time. So my name's Bea, and I guess my story is that I'm a health and PE teacher, and I haven't always been a teacher, but as my mum was always telling me to do it. I just thought I was destined for better things, but did it, and it's a good fallback option, and it has helped me a lot. And being that I am passionate about health and fitness, it's been enjoyable, but it's not my thing, what I want to do, you know. So I've started businesses, and then finally I came across this on a random Facebook post from a random guy I didn't know, who now is pretty much Pop's Uncle Greg, and his fiance Denise Nisi, who are like family. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree, right? So, so that all just came about like fate, I guess, and I was really interested in the program based on, I guess, the fact that it is all about nutrition and 100% natural goodness into our bodies. But like most people, was really skeptical. And particularly because I didn't know Greg, and particularly also because there are some other businesses out there that kind of give the online thing a bad name, that makes you a bit sketchy on things. So for 8 months I kind of sat on the sidelines and watched and did my research, but in saying that, I was welcomed into the community straight away without paying anything, without committing to anything. And I kind of thought, why are you putting me in here now? Like, I'm going to know all your secrets, and then I won't join. What's going on? And there were no secrets, other than it was as legit as I thought and as I hoped, but just needed that time, I guess, to be able to finally say yes and commit. And that's the biggest thing with people, is you kind of know something and believe something, but we're just hesitant. We always go back to that set point in ourselves, that safe place in our life where we're okay. We're not amazing. We want to be here. We're dreaming about being here, but like, we're too scared to take that leap. And my only regret is I didn't do it sooner, because I have got an amazing team. I've reconnected with some amazing people. The health benefits it's given me and my family, my son, who was only very little at the time, and so many hospital visits from being sick from daycare, hasn't even had so much as a sniffly nose since he's been on them. So, yep, I am a product of the product. I'm passionately believing in it, and I am choosing to educate adults and teach health to society rather than kids anymore. So I'm going to take that transition in about 8 days, who's counting. But tonight is all about my team, and we are launching Yvette's business, because she's just joined, which is awesome. But first, we want to know what are these products. We want to know all about them. And there's an amazing, beautiful woman called Crystal, who is about to tell us all about them. Over to you, Crystal.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me tonight. And if you're watching the replay, get in touch with the anchor or anyone who's speaking. But I'm going to be talking about the products tonight, and I'm going to keep it very simple and straightforward. Basically, these 3 colours here are for energy, recovery, and immunity. Oh, sorry, I think I'm getting, yeah, there we go, thank you. Energy, recovery and immunity. Or if you've got kids, our red rockets, our green gardens, and our purple parachutes. Now, why do I call them that? Well, our red rockets, this is our fruit blend. Fruits for energy. This is where we get our go-go juice. This is where we get our, oh, got to get up in the morning, rather than having a cup of coffee and a piece of toast, have some energy. Now, our recovery, this is our green garden. This is where we have nourishment in our digestive system. And what this does for us, because we all know that serotonin and all those good chemicals are made inside our gut, go to our head, help us to feel better. That's our recovery. We also have our purple parachutes. Now, I call them a purple parachute because it's for our immunity. It protects us like a parachute would, gives us the antioxidants that we need for our hair, skin, and nails. So very simply, fruits, vegetables, and berries, vine ripened at their peak of ripeness, dehydrated at 1 degree Celsius and popped into a vegan capsule. Nice and simple, energy, recovery, and immunity. Now, we also have these beautiful shakes here. You can have them as a meal replacement, you can have them as a substitute, you can have them as a protein shake before or post-workout. Chocolate and vanilla, because they're the natural flavor. Answer. Where else can you get a protein shake that's going to enhance your mood as well? Give hubby a couple of these and you're good to go. Now, the other product that I absolutely adore is this beautiful orange. It matches with the red, purple, and green. Now, this orange here is vegan, plant-based omega, like you would call a fish oil. However, it is not derived from fish. It is derived from the plants. Now, what are these good for? I call it for my squishy bits. Those soft bits in between your cartilages, your eyes, your brain development. Now, if you look at the labels on any of these products here, any of them, they don't have long words that you can't pronounce. It is not a nutritional label. It is a food label because it simply lists all of the ingredients that are placed into that product. Not any additives or preservatives, chemicals, no numbers, nothing that you can't pronounce. And they've also made it, if you can't swallow the capsule, into chews. Now, kids just love these. However, the best part about it is they're free for children aged between 4 and 18 for up to 4 years. 4 years for free. That's like $7,000 worth of fresh fruits and vegetables for your children for free. That just blows my mind every single time. Someone is going to feed my children goodness for free. Bring it on. And look at them. Aren't they so cute? It's a little apple. It's so vibrant. Are an adult and you can't take the capsules, you can also have the chews and still get the free chews for the children. Now, the last thing that we have as busy parents who work out, chase around kids, we also have made your life even simpler. As if having fruits and vegetables in a capsule wasn't simple enough, we also have this Juicy Body Transformation Program. Now, this has literally hundreds and hundreds of recipes that can be made in 15 minutes to 20 minutes for you and your entire family for free. Absolutely free. All of these ingredients are listed. We've got things in there that I probably would have never even decided to make until I found it. And stuff like Snack Like a Bird. Man, that's like a muesli bar that you don't have to go out and buy. Now, also in this program, we have gratitude journals, shopping guides. We also have weekly meal planners as well. Make your life simple and easy. So just like the product, we've also got the lifestyle program that goes with it. So as I was saying earlier, energy, recovery and immunity for your entire family, for your entire body. I like to call it my one-stop shop. So we've got things for our immune system, we've got things for our nervous system, and we've also got products for our gut health.
Moment.
It'll suit anyone. Thank you, darling.
Thanks, Crystal. I'm so sorry, my computer froze there, and I thought you stopped talking, but it was just the internet. You're amazing. Oh, so good, so good. Yeah, and something awesome that I found out recently is that even if you have a 17-year-old who is like 17 and 11 months, and you buy the premiums, that 17-year-old still gets 4 years worth of those free chews. So they're not even a kid at that stage, but they're still getting those benefits, which is absolutely amazing. And to be honest, that's the exact reason why I decided to join, because this company is so amazing that they're hitting it from the kids, I guess, from such a young age. So am I frozen? Are we okay? Guys, let me know. I'm going to pass it over to, oh, are we good? We're good? Okay, I'm going to pass it over to Maddie. Hopefully it's going to work, because Maddie's just got this positive juju that's going to make everything better. But this is my girl from Darwin. I used to live with her. She's approached me because she had really bad sleeping problems since she had her 2-year-old son Connor. Basically wasn't sleeping, and yeah, her story is absolutely remarkable. So I am going to go over to you now, Maddie.
Thank you. Thanks for having me tonight, guys. So my family's now been on the products for 4 months. It has gone so quick, and I actually can't believe all of the many benefits that we've gained so far, in just 4 months. And I can certainly say that I wish I found these products a good 3 years ago. They would have been really handy. So basically, when I fell pregnant with my little guy, I started sleeping really badly. And I just sort of put it down to the pregnancy hormones, and just thought that was just the normal thing. And then obviously moving on to having Connor and moving into breastfeeding, I was still having a lot of trouble sleeping, and again, just put it down to the hormones. But then post-breastfeeding, still no sleep. I'd hop into bed, lay awake for hours on end to then go to sleep, rouse, after a couple of hours, not be able to get back to sleep. I was just effectively running on empty. And I'd hit rock bottom, really. I was sick of taking prescription medication. Because I was concerned about getting addicted to it, because when you're not getting a lot of sleep, obviously something that's going to allow you to get some sleep, you will take anything. You'll take anything just to get some rest and be a better partner and a better mum and just to feel good. So, I was really worried about getting addicted to prescription medication, and that's why I was so super excited when I came across a post on Facebook, which was actually by Bianca, and it was something natural. It was just fruit, veg and berries in a capsule, just the simplicity of whole food nutrition. And who would think that would just absolutely change my world? It's rocking my world. I didn't want to sort of share too soon, but basically after probably a week, I started to sleep, and it's just progressively got better and better and better. The last 2 weeks, my little monkey's been keeping me up because we put him in a big boy bed. So I'm not getting as much sleep over the past couple of weeks. And I'm like, damn it, because I get so much of it now. When I'm, getting disrupted or disturbed, I'm really missing it. But yeah, so it's just, the Juice Plus products have just completely changed my world, because we all know when we don't get a lot of sleep, how crappy we feel, how low we feel, you're irritated, you're grumpy. Yeah, I just felt like a shitty partner, a shitty mum. Yeah, I just felt bad for Cam and Connor and probably the people around me, because I just wasn't the best version of myself. And I feel like I'm certainly getting back to that now, which is awesome. In terms of my little man, as a baby, or when he started eating solid food, he was always really good. He would scoff down anything, up until about 12 months ago when he became quite fussy. So that's been a huge bonus for me as well, being able to get the free products. I pop the fruit, veggie and berry capsules through his bottle, or I sprinkle them on food. So obviously I'm still persisting with trying to encourage fruit and veggies, or he's really good with fruit but not so much veggies, because it's certainly, the Juice Plus range certainly isn't meant to be a replacement for fruit and veggies. It's just bridging that gap. So I'm certainly still trying to encourage it with him, but as I said, he's fussy. So I feel good knowing that I'm getting so many different varieties into his little body every day. He also suffered with eczema. He would flare up really badly, mostly on his legs. So since he's been taking the products, which is obviously also now 4 months, the same amount of time as Cam and I, his legs are really clear, which is awesome. He's not going, mummy, itchy, mummy, itchy. So it's nice that his little legs are clear. He's had a couple of little flare-ups, but nothing like what he used to, and it had resolved really quickly. Also, another huge bonus is, prior to him taking the products, he was sick all the time. Daycare. I'm sure any mum on here can relate. Daycare, it's just a germ fest. They come home with absolutely everything and anything. Since he's been taking the products, or since I've been popping them through his food, he's been sick once, and it was gastro. I think gastro is like super hard to avoid anyway. He's been really healthy little boy. So that's awesome. And look, Cam's on the products too. He loves them. His noticeable thing is that he's sleeping much deeper, which is awesome. And he's also had a number of people ask him if he's doing advanced hair, which I think is hilarious, because his little bald patches in here are just filling in a bit and it's thickening up. So his mum definitely wouldn't believe him when he said he wasn't doing advanced hair. That's a little bit about my product story. We're a pretty happy family over here. We're all absolutely loving the benefits that we're getting from the products. So, that's all from me, guys. I'll pass back to Bea.
Thank you so much, Maddie. That's amazing. And Maddie's very humble. So what she didn't tell you is that she's also absolutely smashing it at the business side of things. Maddie was that person that I get a lot of feedback of people saying, oh, I couldn't do what you do. Like, you're really out there and confident, and you have no trouble speaking in front of people or doing lives. I'm like, I couldn't do that. That was Maddie. And I just basically said, look, you don't have to convince anyone. You don't have to be salesy. You just basically share your story. If you go and get a really good eyebrow wax somewhere, you're going to go tell your girlfriends about it. And then your girlfriends are going to go there. And what do you get out of that? Do you know what I mean? So this is kind of just like rewarding you for word of mouth and sharing it with other people. And Maddie's absolutely smashing it. And another young, amazing woman who is absolutely smashing it, a girl who is only 23 tomorrow. So happy birthday for tomorrow, and only been in the business 2 months and is already on 4 figures a month income. So this, may be a side business for some, or just to get the products for free or for cheap, but this girl's absolutely smashing it. So let's just hear her business story, and it's Rachel.
Hi, thanks for the birthday wishes, Bea. So as Bianca said, I've been doing this for 2 months now. I'm obviously a part of Bianca's team. Maddie is one of the beautiful women that help me out every day. But yeah, I want to talk to you about the income, obviously. I didn't really realize at first how much it could be. Like everyone says that, look, you can earn a lot of money from this and it doesn't have to be a side business. Like some people quit their jobs, and I was like, okay, like, all right, I'll try. And I was thinking, you know, whatever money I make is going to be good money because I'm a stay-at-home mum. I'm fortunate enough that I can stay at home with my little man. My partner goes off to work every day. And I wasn't really doing anything for myself because I didn't have any money. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this a real red hot crack and see how it goes. And 2 months in, and I'm loving it, and I'm lucky enough to be earning the 4 figures like Bianca said in 2 months, and I don't leave my house. Well, I do, but to go and have coffee and stuff like that. I don't go to an office. I just wanted to share some of the things, like some of my goals and something that I have been lucky enough to already reach. I just got back from Bali with my family. If you had asked me at maybe November last year if I would be going overseas anytime soon, I probably would have laughed in your face because we were lucky enough to be making rent and food and everything for the family, but
Sorry, Ray. I don't know what's going on. I did not mean to mute you. I just froze. Are we good? Are we all good?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, all good. Sorry, babe.
Okay.
Keep going.
That's okay. Right. So my Bali trip, we went on it. Yeah. So Juice Plus has given me the opportunity to go because my partner might have been able to save for the actual trip, but getting there is one thing, paying for things while you're there is another. So yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to say, but I have some other things that I want to throw in really quickly. I am in desperate need of a new laptop. That is something that is going to be able to be achievable for me now. I've set myself a goal as soon as I get my next promotion, fingers crossed it won't be very far away, I'm going straight down to the shop and I'm buying myself a new laptop. And I'll be super excited about that. But another thing is our conference in Melbourne. I've never been to Melbourne. A few months ago, I never thought I would be able to go on 2 trips in 1 year, but I'm going to Melbourne with my partner. My baby is staying at home, and we're just going to have the best weekend with all my new friends at Juice Plus. And I'm going to spend up big. And I don't even care because money just flows within this business. It's so great. Like, it's just always happening. People are always interested. It's just really fantastic. And then when I get back from Melbourne, we're going to not start saving, but we're going to get really stuck into our savings for a house. But I don't think that needs to start when I get back from Melbourne, because the way things are going, I've already started saving, and I'm going on a trip, and I'm getting a new laptop. So if that doesn't say it, I don't know what does. So that's it from me. I'm going to go back to B, and we'll hear a business launch, I believe.
Thanks so much, Rach. Oh, the glitches technology these days. We're hanging in there. Awesome. Absolutely amazing story. Rach is just absolutely incredible. As I know this next woman will be. So again, another girl I met in Darwin. How funny is that? And yes, studying nutrition at university, I believe. I am so honoured to welcome the beautiful Yvette to my team and our team, and to do her business launch tonight. So first of all, Yvette, I just want to ask, basically just tell us a little bit about yourself and how did you come across this business? What interested you about that?
Hi, B. Thank you. What interested me was your post, actually. I remember seeing a post of yours and it said something about whole foods, and I was just reading a book on whole foods, and this guy was just talking about the importance of like fruit and vegetables with mystery illnesses and things like that. So it just resonated with me. So that's why I reached out to you and wanted to find out more.
So awesome. So I guess coming from a nutritional kind of aspect, what was it particularly like? For me, it was the thing that made me click and just go, yeah, I want to do it after 8 months was the free kids choose, like for free. That for me, being a teacher, that was it for me. What was it for you? Was there one defining moment that just made you go, yeah, that's it? Like, were you doubtful? Like, that's kind of, yeah, talk me through it.
I was doubtful because I did speak to a few people at my university, and they were like, oh, it just sounds like multi-level marketing and blah, blah, blah. So then it did put a little bit of doubt into my mind. But then I did look into a lot of the studies as well, so that was all positive. And then it was a video actually that you sent me of the nutritionist that was talking about her experience with her blood tests, how things had changed, and the only thing she could attribute that to was the capsules. That was the only thing that changed. So that, for me, that hearing her story was what changed it for me.
It's so good to hear everyone has their own little thing about this business. It's not one thing. There are so many different things. So tell me, what have you experienced so far since being part of this community? So far I've experienced just incredible support, which is really, really important for me because, yeah, in the past I've had friendships and even family like that. I love them to death, but, you know, they can be not so supportive sometimes. So it's really nice to be around people who are really supportive, and if I've ever got a question, even if I feel like I should already know it because you might have told me before, but I feel like I can always go to you and to people even higher up like Denise and ask questions, and everyone's always happy to help, and everyone's got a wealth of knowledge as well. So I'm learning and growing as I'm going as well, and that's what I'm all about. Like ever since I was young, I've just had a thirst for knowledge, and it's great to be a part of people that this group where everybody knows so much. That's absolutely awesome. That is exactly what we're about. Hey, it's just the genuine people that you meet, character building as well. So finally, I just want to know what's got you excited. What are you excited about for the future? I'm excited about learning more about myself, about the products, and also about like growing as like my team as well. Like, yeah, so that's about it. That's so good. Welcome. I just really want to welcome Yvette to the team. I can't wait. I'm really excited to see how many lives you can change, darling, because you're absolutely an inspirational woman to me, always have been. So that's what makes me excited. But what also makes me excited is money. And so obviously, I guess, you know, there are a lot of questions that people would have about joining. And if you're going to join and do this as a business, you want to know, you know, how much money you're going to make, how much money's in it, where's the earning potential, right? So I guess I just wanted to explain it simply. There's always that like expert in your group. I've got an auntie, she knows everything about everything, even things that she has no idea about. So even people that have no kids, but they'll tell you how to, you know, be a mum and all that sort of thing. There's always an expert. And those experts will often tell you things that will make you doubt your beliefs or what you think about a product, even though they have no idea. So that expert could be pretty much like Google, because at the end of the day, Google is just people's opinions and blogs, and Wikipedia, it's unsubstantiated claims of people's experiences, right? But there's always that expert, and there always is going to be doubts, and there's always going to be talk about, you know, the stereotypical, oh, it's a pyramid scheme type thing, yeah? So, like, if we just look at, take a pyramid, otherwise known as a triangle. You can tell I'm not a good maths teacher. So this is basically what people are saying is what we're about, okay? But if we can just draw our attention, and everyone kind of just needs to focus on our 9 to 5. What do we do every day? We go to work, we work for somebody, okay? I'm a teacher. Again, it's ironic because, you know, the whole like students bring a teacher an apple. Yeah, it was meant to be, right? So being a teacher, like I'm not up here. This is a school, so up here's obviously the principal. So he's a big head honcho at the top. And then you've got obviously then your, you know, your deputies and your senior management, and then you've got your heads of departments, and then you've got your year level coordinators, and then you've got your plebs. That's me, just your standard teacher. Actually, I'm below the pleb. I'm the contract teacher, like the relief teacher, so I don't even have stability here. But even still, do you know how hard it is for me to go from there to there to there? You know, you're working your way up all the time. So in actual fact, I guess the irony in people saying that this is a pyramid scheme is that they are themselves probably caught in the Bermuda and don't realise maybe they're lost there. But that's the 9 to 5, that's the norm, right? But with our business, get my old sketch pad out here. Okay, it's more like, so we're here and we all start at the same place, yeah? So there's a funny, not funny, but it's a pretty cool statistic that in this business, in our business, 1/3 of the people who own franchises are predominantly from the health industry, which is amazing because it gives you faith and trust in the people that are leading our teams. But it also tells you that it doesn't matter how much experience you have in the health industry, you're starting at the same place as somebody who has no experience and no idea. You all start on the same level playing field, and you earn your right to move up at as fast or slow as you want. You know, it's like basically when you go to the movies and you can order online and skip the queue and you can go straight there. You can fast track it, sure, or you can just wait, do it the slow way, but you're still going to get to the same place. And that place that we want to get to is at the top here, which is NMD, which is National Marketing Director, which is my girl Denise. And once you're there, you are basically, NMD pretty much stands for CEO. And I'm an English teacher, but take that. So it means you own your business, yeah, and you get there like this. So you're not chopping at each other. You're not, having to work all the way up, and then there's only one person at the top in charge, like a king. Like, that's old school. That's how society used to be run, and yet we're still stuck in this way of living, but we don't realize it. So that's the first thing, I guess, because there's limitless potential in this business for anybody. And in terms of money, there is a structure. Some people like to call it the popcorn effect, but seeing as though we are in the health industry, I thought I would like to relate it to something that is very close to my heart, which is wine and grapes. So, like the song, I heard it through the grapevine, yeah? That's exactly what this business is all about. And we basically have, all right, here's one grape, there's little big grape up the top here. And like a grapevine, I've spoken to a couple of people, one being the beautiful Maddie, and then, of course, the lovely Yvette. So then Maddie goes and she tells a couple of people, she tells like probably 30 or something people in a few months, killing it. So she tells all these little grapes over here. And then Yvette, she's already spoken to a grape and it's been like not 10 days, if that. So she's got Patricia and no doubt heaps more. And so basically it spreads like word of mouth, like hearing it through the grapevine. Yeah. And then eventually more people talk and you expand. Mm-hmm. And the best part is the way we get paid. So there's 3 ways, not just one. We're not just on an hourly rate where we're like kind of, you know, our time is money, I guess. We're paid in 3 ways. So we've got commission. Okay. You get commission on your own order. How ridiculous is that? So you're better off joining up because you're going to get money back from your own order. So for me, it's just kind of like as if you wouldn't, right? So you've got commission. That's the first one. And then your second one, which is my favorite, is your bonuses. So your first bonus, so for your teamie here, yep, that's $100 for them. That's awesome. That's fantastic. But your second bonus, your teamie gets $400, but you also get rewarded $400. Like, what industry rewards people for training their team well? So they're not just rewarding the person who's achieving that, they're also rewarding the trainer for their hard work and helping. So $400 here, then $400 there, you get a few more people, $400. That's the second bonus that you get, right? Then your next bonus is $600. So it's not just one stream. You could be getting that amount from as many people. Like, ideally, if you have like 3 to 5 really good teamies that are very similar to you, just in bonuses, you're absolutely killing it. So, and then the third way we get paid is our residual income. So this is the best part. This just builds over time. This is the part that's going to help our kids and our grandkids and sets us up. And, you know, we're not a get rich quick thing. We're not, even our health products are not, you know, if you want to lose weight really quick and a fad diet, then I don't know, guys, it's not what we're about, okay? You know, you need to commit, and it's based on a healthy lifestyle. And being a PE teacher, I'm just such a massive supporter of it being all about lifestyle. And we're not here to say it's a magic weight loss pill. Yeah, we call them magic beans because they do everything, man, but not like that, okay? Everything takes time. If it's good and true and real, it takes time, yeah? So I guess to finish up, the only way to be successful, the way I see it, I used to own a business and it was successful, but I was still lacking something. I wasn't the best person that I could be. I wasn't driven by the right things. I wasn't surrounding myself by the right people. And ultimately, I wasn't that happy. So since I found this business, I found that it's kind of shifted. So it's not about making money or success. It's about helping other people and surrounding myself with positive people to make me become the best person I can be. So for me to be successful, it's just surround yourself with the right people, which we obviously have here. We've seen some amazing, beautiful people. And take the step, ask questions. Hopefully tonight we've answered some of your questions. If not, don't be scared to ask. I'm a teacher. I love it when kids ask questions because no doubt everyone else in the room is at least one other person is thinking it but too scared to ask. So ask as many questions as you can, you know, wait for as long as it takes but take a step. Don't just sit there and be complacent in life because, again, another irony is, you know, the definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So, you know, be you, be unique, and I guess make your dream a goal. There's a difference, yeah. Dream is dreaming about it, always wanting to do it, and not making the steps. A goal is actually doing the things that you need to do to achieve what you're going to achieve. So when life gives you apples, make your life all about them. Just be healthy and fruitful and jump into it. Love you all. That's it. We're done. First one. See you guys. Mwah.